Josephus Spotlight number 2, Alexander and Daniel Scroll. Did you know that the famous young conqueror representing the Third World Empire had an encounter with the scroll of Daniel? Josephus Flavius wrote in his History of the Jews called Antiquities that Alexander the Great had had a dream or vision before approaching Jerusalem. His soldiers accompanying him were awaiting for the signal to charge. It didn't come. They peacefully moved forward and met the high priest of Jerusalem, together with many other priests. The high priest had miraculously also heard from God not to fear Alexander. He was to dress in the unique garments which were normally worn only during the 3 major Jewish festivals. Alexander the Great was ushered into the city and shown the scroll of Daniel. They pointed out the passage which states that a Macedonian would conquer the Persian Empire. They asked him if he felt he was the man. He felt that he was. I consider this a miracle. In fact, I found at least 4 miracles during the 400-year so-called silent period in which God intervened on behalf of his people, the Jews. The only miracle which most people are aware of is the miracle of the oil, which occurred during the period of Maccabees, or in other words, the Hanukkah miracle. You can hear about all 4 miracles in my lecture on YouTube by typing Josephus Simplified. How do we know that this account with Alexander the Great is true? I personally say it's 98% true, since Josephus Flavius's writings are the second most reliable source for history, going back to beginnings and continuing up to the 1st century. This incident is believable also because the temple stayed intact for another 270 years.